Welcome back to our Out of the Park baseball series right here on 3 Up, 3 Down. We are taking a brand new expansion team that you guys hopefully saw episode 1. If you haven't, go back and check it out so you can see all the features of who is on this team. We are not taking the Saskatoon Berries, as I've said before. Last year we did take the Berries, but I've moved. I just don't have the merch yet for the new team. We are going to be rocking the new team, the Moose Jaw Miller Express, Western Canadian Baseball League team. East Division champs last year, unfortunately fell in the final, but we are rocking the Miller Express this season. So we're going to hit up opening day. So without further ado, let's get into it. We are here for opening day with the Moose Jaw Miller Express. There you see our lineup: Zach McKinstry, Matt Gorski, Will Brennan, Lucan Baker, Dylan Carlson, Ernie Clement, Alan Castro, Miguel Amaya, Nasim Nunez, and our starting pitcher in this day is Javier Assad, our first ever game at Ross Wells Field. Going up against the Washington Nationals, we are a National League team this year, so we're going to have a lot of fun with this. So let's get it going. Turning to the actual gameplay. Ross Wells Field looking real good. Going to kick it off here with Javier Assad pitching to open this series. Look at it on opening day. Javier Assad ready to deal it. And the first batter of the game takes a 4-pitch walk. Not the way to start for the Miller Express. Up next is James Wood. 2-2 count to Mr. Wood. We get a ground ball to first. That's going to move the runner up to second, but we do have an out on the play. Pitching to CJ Abrams now, an 0-2 count. A swing, ground ball to second, over to first. McKinstry over to Baker, I believe, was playing first base for us. And we have our second out. Runner does move up to third, but now 2 outs. Pitching to J.D. Martinez, who's picked up by the Washington Nationals in the offseason. And that's driven out to right center into the gap. That's going to get down. The Nationals are going to score a run. Martinez into second with a double. Not the start we were looking for our Millers. Pitching to Jose Tena now. Assad gets a ground ball to third. No, that sneaks through for looks like another error, and by the left fielder as well. Oh no, what's going on with the Millers? Fumble run by Carlson. Runner's going to score. It is 2-0. See if we can get out of it. Assad gets a swing and miss, striking it out to end the inning. Well, it's time to bat for the Millers. First up, and this team is Zach McKinstry, the second baseman, facing Mackenzie Gore. And that is a line drive out to left field. I believe that got down. Yes, it is in there for a hit for McKinstry. Leadoff man is on with some good speed as well, but we're going to swing away with righty Matt Gorski. Swing and a miss. Mackenzie Gore gets the strikeout, bringing up Will Brennan. Brennan drives the pitch down to third, over to second, and that is 1 out, but the double play is not turned. Bringing in our big power hitter, Lucan Baker. First pitch swinging, drives the ball out to right field, but that is going to be an easy play out there for Dylan Cruz. Millers, no runs in the first. Back out for Assad for the second inning. First batter of the inning, drive ball out center field. That is put away by Gorski, and that is the first out. Much better start for Javier Assad. Facing Manuel Margot. Pitch in, gets a ground ball to second. That is McKinstry up with it, and there's 2 quick outs for the second inning for Javier Assad. Now facing Jacob Young. Full count pitch to Young. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3 go the Nats, and the Millers are back to bat. Setting up left fielder, switch hitter Dylan Carlson. A lot of switch hitters on this team. That is strike 3 called. Carlson goes down. Ernie Clement, the third baseman, comes up for the Millers. 1-0 count from Mackenzie Gore. That is lifted towards left field and is put away by Margot. Center fielder now, Castro, comes up for the Millers. Pops it up towards first base. That is easily handled. And 1-2-3 go the Millers. Javier Assad back out for the third inning. He has thrown 38 pitches to this point. 2-2 count. The first guy of the inning, Luis Garcia, pops it up. That will be fielded by the shortstop. Nunez puts it away. We have 1 out. James Wood up now. Has the big hit early on. Swing and a miss, though. James Wood goes down. Second out for Assad, who looks to be rolling a bit now, facing C.J. Abrams. And that ball is driven out to center field. Back goes Castro, and he's got room. 1, 2, 3. Once again go the Nats. Miller is hanging around there with Javier Assad, looking much, much better. Miguel Amaya gets it started for the Millers. 1-1 count from Mackenzie Gore, and that ball is driven out to left field, gets down in the corner. Amaya turns from first, heading for second, and he is in there. The first extra base hit in Miller's franchise history goes to catcher Miguel Amaya. Scoring chances abound now as Nasim Nunez, the light-hitting shortstop, comes in. Ground ball down to third. That's not going to do it for moving the run up. That is 1 out. Back to the top of the order for McKinstry, who led off with a hit, facing 0-2 count, and this time he strikes out. Maya has not moved. Bringing up Matt Gorski, looking for 2-out magic, 2-2 count. And another swing and a miss. Miller struggling to score. Head to the top of the fourth. Javier Assad facing the 5-6-7, I believe. JD Martinez, who doubled last time. This time he swings and misses. Big, big strikeout for Javier Assad, who is rolling now. 3 1/3 now, just 4 Ks. Brings up Jose Tena. And that ball is driven out to right field. That's going to get down for a hit. Tena has a hit for the Nats with 1 out. Back in for the stretch from Assad. Amaya throws down, and they have got picked off. Caught stealing. Tena is caught by Amaya. Second out of the inning. Big, big gun down from the catcher. Dylan Cruz up. 2-1 count. He lifts it out to left field. Room for Carlson. He puts it away. And down go the Nats again. 1 hit, but he raced on the caught stealing. Will Brennan going to lead off for the Millers? First pitch swinging for Brennan. He lifts out to left field, but that is going to be a line drive out. Tough luck for Brennan. Bringing up Lucan Baker, the big power hitting first base DH. And he pops it up, and that is going to be playable by the catcher for the second. Oh, the first baseman takes it for the second out of the inning. Dylan Carlson up, looking to make amends for the error earlier in the game. He drives it out to right field, back, and there is room for Wood to put that away. Miller struggling still, no runs, 2 hits, still the 1 error. Javier Assad back out for the 5th inning at 65 pitches, facing Keibert Ruiz. Gets a ground ball down to third, up with it by Ernie Clement, over to first, and we have the first out of the inning. Assad now facing the 8-9 guys, Manuel Margot, 1-2 count. And Assad gets a ground ball to first, easy pickup to the bag by Baker, 2 outs. And number 9 hitter Jacob Young now in to face Assad, who is rolling now. Gives up that long shot, though. Adds off the fence. Young's got himself an extra base hit. Fielded and picked up by the right fielder, in for a double. 2-out double, no big deal. Assad is looking to get Luis Garcia to end the inning. Full count pitch to Garcia Jr. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Assad gets out of it. But on the 5th time for the Millers, Ernie Clement is up 0 for 1. He grounds through the right side. That's a base hit for Ernie Clement. Gets things going for the Millers early on here in the 5th inning as they look to score their first run. Clement is on first now with Alan Castro up. We're going to see a little bit of a steal a second, hopefully, by Ernie Clement. No pickup throw. He's going to be in there. We're going to now do a little bit of swinging away here with Alan Castro. Castro dribbles it towards the pitcher, up with it to second, but did that? No, it is in time. No throw, but there is the lead runner gunned down at second base. Alan Castro now at first. Miguel Amaya up, swinging away for Amaya. He dribbles it down to third, over to second, back to first. That's going to be a double play. Tough luck for the Millers. Assad back out there looking at 82 pitches. It is going to be time to make a change on opening day. And we're in the big-time prospect. Herrera is going to be the new pitcher for the Millers. Face off against 2 lefties and a righty. But Herrera comes in. Yes, he is a righty, but we think he can handle both sides. And James Wood greets him with a long drive, and that is gone. Home run with James Wood. That may have been a mistake by me. The young rookie gives up a home run his first batter. Brings up Abrams, and he gets the strikeout there. Now you can see what we've got the rookie in to pitch. Facing JD Martinez, full count pitch. And that's going to be ball 4. Brings in Tanya, 0-2 pitch. Gets another strikeout here. Great job by Maya on the frame job. And another here, ground ball third, up to the second, guts down. JD Martinez there. 1 run for the Nats. Unfortunately, Millers have not scored as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Nasim Nunez to get it going, the shortstop. Facing Mackenzie Gore still. There's a ground ball up the middle, but fielded by Abrams. Throw to first. And that is the first out of the 6th. Brings up Zach McKinstry here. Full count pitch from Mackenzie Gore. Driven again to the left side. And that ball is through for a base hit. That is McKinstry's second hit of the game. Dropping that in there. Get him to force in the action here with the Millers. McKinstry, see if we can get a stolen base here. There's the pitch. McKinstry takes off, and he is in there. Stolen base from McKinstry, looking to move up for Matt Gorski. Hopefully we can get a hit near, score on full count pitch. Gorski swings and misses. Rough time with the strikeouts. That is the 5th one for Mackenzie Gore. Brings up Will Brennan, looking for a little 2-out magic. That ball's driven out to center field, and it is over the head of the center field. That's down for a hit. That's going to score a run for the Millers. Matt Gorski with the first RBI in there, the extra base hit. Sorry, that's Will Brennan. Will Brennan gets the big hit off the lefty into second base at the double, scoring Zach McKinstry. Brings up Lucan Baker, who is 1 swing away from the tie in this game. Full count pitch. Dribbles it up the middle. It is through for a base hit. Baker is going to drive in Brennan, and it is a 3-2 game. Big 2-out knock for Lucan Baker, and he moves up to second on the play. Gives Dylan Carlson now 1 swing away from tying this game, who takes strike 3. But the Millers answer 2 runs in the 6th, trailing 3-2. Making a change, going to Jack Neely, the hard-throwing righty, to come out of the bullpen, facing 7-8-9 for the Nationals. First up, Keibert Ruiz. And he dribbles the ball out to second, over to first. That is the first out of the inning. Zach McKinstry puts that ball away. Manuel Rago now facing Neely. That's driven up to center field, but that looks like it's going to hang up there for Castro. He'll bring it in. Second out of the inning. Jack Neely dealing here. Now facing Jacob Young. Double last at back. And now it looks like a single for Jacob Young. Tough hitter in the number 9 spot. He has been killing the Millers. Bring it back to the top of the lineup. Face Luis Garcia. And he is going again. A stolen base here for Young. Amaya couldn't get him this time. Looking to get Garcia out here. There's a single up the middle. Luis Garcia does it again to the Millers. That's going to score a run. That tough 2-out run. Time to get our lefties up here. Let's get Andrew Nardi up. I'm going to bring in lefty Andrew Nardi, our left-handed specialist, to face James Wood here with 2 outs. And Nardi gets him on the strikeout. Big job there. Probably should have had him in 1 guy sooner, but we're still learning this team. Ernie Clement's going to lead off the 7th inning for us. And Ernie Clement's going to ground out, looks like, to third base. That's the first out of the 7th for the Millers. Brings up Alan Castro. Hasn't done much yet for Castro today. No hits. Facing Mackenzie Gore. And that's going to continue as he strikes out. Miguel Amaya, though, has had a good day at the plate. He had a big double. His third at bat here now. And he drives it up the middle, but that is going to be fielded by Abrams. And the Nationals are going to set down the Millers 1-2-3 here in the 7th. We're going to leave Andrew Nardi in here to face CJ Abrams to get it going here, top of the 8th. And that is a lead-off walk. We'll face Nardi to leave him in there to face JD Martinez with a couple other lefties behind. There's a swing and miss for strike 3. Gets JD Martinez. One more left here to face. Jose Tena pops it up. Big out for Nardi. 1 on, 2 outs now for Dylan Cruz. We'll leave Andrew Nardi in again to face him. And that's going to lift out to center field. That's going to get into the gap. That looks like it might actually score a run all the way from first base. We just cannot get the big 2 outs. No, that is not going to score a run, actually. Runner's going to stop at third. That is a huge break here. Brings up Keibert Ruiz, the switch hitting catcher. We're going to bring in another lefty this time, and Nathan Lavender to face Keibert Ruiz. Change it up here, give him a different look. And a full count pitch. That is strike 3. Nathan Lavender retires Keibert Ruiz. We send it to the bottom of the 8th. Miller's still down 2. Nasim Nunez is going to get a start here, facing left-hander reliever Jose Ferrer. We're going to let him swing away. Hopefully the soft hitting shortstop for us, no swing and miss. We are going to need to address our shortstop position very soon. Top of the lineup now for Zach McKinstry. Had a good day against the lefty, facing another lefty. And this time it looks like it is going to be a ground out to second base. Unfortunate there. Brings up Matt Gorski, looking for a big swing from our right-handed hitter. And that looks like it is once again going to be a ground out to short. 1, 2, 3. Millers go down in the 8th. We send it to the 9th. Nathan Lavender going to face a couple of righties, and then there's lefties lurking at the top, so we're going to leave him in. That's a line out to shortstop to lead off the inning. Big out there. Jacob Young, who has crushed the Millers' hopes today, takes strike 3. That's a big strikeout for Lavender. And sent to the top for lefty Luis Garcia Jr. And this time Garcia is going to take a 4-pitch walk, bringing up James Wood, who homered earlier in the game. Another stolen base, this time by Garcia, leaving up James Wood. 2-2 count. And there's a ground ball to short, fielded by Nunez. And we're headed to the bottom of the 9th. Millers need 2 to tie, 3 to win. We lead it off with Will Brennan facing reliever Robert Garcia. Do we have in the way of pinch hitting options? We're going to pinch hit with Casey Schmidt, the right-hander, to face their lefty reliever in Garcia. See if we can get a little magic going here. 0-2 count to Casey Schmidt, and he swings and misses. Not what we're looking for from the pinch hitter. Does bring up Lucan Baker. See if we can get a runner on. Full count to Baker. He swings and misses. Struggling offensively for the Millers. Brings up our last hope, Dylan Carlson, switch hitting left fielder. He knocks the ball out to left field. We still have life. Base hit for Carlson. Still one big swing away from tying this game. Brings up righty Ernie Clement. See if the third baseman can keep it going. First pitch swing, it looks like, for Ernie Clement. He drives on back up the middle. That is a base hit. Carlson moves up to second. 2 on, 2 out here in the 9th, making it interesting, bringing up Alan Castro, the center fielder. Let's see if we have a pinch hit option there. Looks like Alan Castro is about the best option we have right now, so we're going to go with Alan Castro. 1-2 pitch from Garcia, swing and a miss to Castro, and that is your ball game. Unfortunately, the Millers are going to drop their first game to the Washington Nationals. We know it's going to be a long season to start, but there you have it. 4-2 win for the Nationals over the Millers. We'll continue on today. We'll continue on with the series. I greatly appreciate all your guys' support here on opening day. If you're into Miller Express baseball, make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below what you'd like to see from this team. I believe the next video is going to be our first year draft. I'll play it through to there. Greatly appreciate all you guys' support all the way along. And until next time, take care, everyone.